fresh from winning the Diamond League final. For that in 8:02, he's in super form. Indeed, 8:07. Won in Lausanne a couple of weeks before. He's a flat runner. He's run 3:31 for 1,500 metres. And extraordinary, because I always think that 3,000 steeplechase and 5,000 very late to 37 years of dominance by the Kenyans in the steeplechase in Tokyo. So, away they go. Now it's at 400 metres. This is a 2,000 metre race, remember. Indeed, he's meant to take the pace for most of the way. Abu Jana, he's an 8:29 performer. There is Abu Jana in this tempo for long enough to keep El Baqali satisfied. Wow, that is some gap. 40 seconds on the clock, and there's 20 metres between the lead.
When I watch the steeplechase, it's very, very difficult, isn't it, to find someone to pace. Watching a little bit of a conversation between El Baqali and obviously the pacemaker on the... El Baqali wouldn't be here, would he? Which is the interesting thing, if he wasn't really going to have a legitimate go at this world record. And looking at his statistics, Tim, you know, he doesn't do as many flat races. Unbelievable that he's not got a 15, particularly obviously this year. Wins in Doha, Diamond League, personal best. But he's been undefeated over the barriers. But to have to do your generic distance of 3,000 metres, definitely running 2.5.
Well, it is El Baqali in second place at the moment, following the pacemaker Abu Jana. By the way, El Baqali's personal best goes back to 2013, when, if my maths is right, he was probably 17 years old, 5:43. So I suspect we are going to see, indeed, he'll have run many, many seconds. No world record, remember, in this distance, so 5 laps of the track. In the steeplechase, 2,000. And normal distance is 3,000 metres steeplechase. It is very rarely run. McKissie's world record, 5:10.68, goes back to 2010. Back to this chasing pack. Well, it's monstrous.
It is, but he would have been athletes. You run 1,500 metre steeplechase, then you progress to the 2,000 metre sticks. And I think the athlete is Felto from Italy, who's doing particularly Baqali at this moment with just a few laps.
It is Felto of Italy in second, who has hung on to the coattails of El Baqali for 3 laps, but now is having to let him go. Lead into the back straight for the penultimate time. The pack probably 40 or 50 metres back. 5:10, he's going to have to fly through this next lap and a half. It's easy to forget that holds that's a world best of 5:10, and he's second for El Baqali to get that record. That is now out of reach, the world best, I should say, as he goes through the bell there with a lap to run. In about fourth, Leonardo Felto of Italy, who has a best of 5:33. I think he's heading for a big purse back.
It is, even though it's a distance to run, particularly it's a really good example that a 3,000 metre steeplechaser might at some point try the 2,000. Enough people during their careers have had an attack on some sort of different
into the straight does El Baqali. The world best is 5:10.68. He's going to miss that by hard season. He has that gold medal from Eugene in his bag, in his kit bag, or it's a drawer at home, it doesn't matter. 5:40 quick. A little shake of the head there as he sits and stands with his hands on his knees, bow at this meeting. And it's a season's best by some 7 seconds and more. Or some Zogliamian. Well, El Baqali misses the world best. That was his target. He's not even close at winning time 5:14, and he will be Olympic and he's world champion this summer.
Well, he's thanking the crowd. He wants to win and obviously been very, very ambitious.